Geoff Johns has now said, don't judge the show on the trailer.
Yeah, he says the show is not the trailer, or the trailer is not the show. That's what he said.
And and boom, back again.
We're going. Yeah.
Titans update.
Yeah, a fun little Titans update.
I mean, Comic Book Review had a really cool interview with Geoff Johns. It psyched us up a lot, I think.
Yeah.
Like, when it comes down to it, like, woo!
In terms of, like, what's going to be happening and all that. Oh, heads up, we're just trying a new background today. I know you can kind of see where it stops and ends and lines and all that and shadows, but we're just testing this out for now.
We did this on purpose, actually.
Whatever. I got new lights coming in. I'm going to have another backdrop coming in. We're going to expand it, maybe
Trying new stuff.
trying new stuff, see what we like, see what we don't like. This is just a work in progress, but let's get on to the update.
Yeah, the interview, it was pretty great with Comic Book Review.
Any Geoff Johns interview, is worth like listening to and figuring out what he says.
Is he not just the god of DC at this point? Mm-hmm. Like, honestly,
in terms of like
the character reboots that he's done,
Yeah.
Green Lantern, Aquaman, like, we've
what
talked
he's
about
done
it before.
He's done something for almost every character, honestly.
Rebirth
Was big.
Rebirth's pretty fucking dope when it comes down. Better than New 52. And he's
Better than the start for sure. I think New 52 started to like get its tracks along the way, but Rebirth is killing it.
And then he even did New 52.
Yeah.
So, God of DC.
I mean, he's killing it.
Praise you, Geoff Johns. Like, keep it coming for everything, all the content that we get DC wise. You're bringing
with his
us
new position and everything. Like, he's stepping back, but he's also stepping forward. Like, he's taking care of the movies.
Everybody's excited for Green Lantern. We want to see what's going to go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is about Titans.
Yeah, this is about Titans. He talked about Titans for a little bit in this little interview, and I think that this is going to be like a little bit of it's going to turn a new page for people who were kind of hating on Titans.
I do too. It sheds new light. Oh, Tolkien's. My dog.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think it sheds some new light on everything when it comes down to it. He addresses the biggest thing during the whole...
The thing that people were so, like, off-put about and, like... I understood it, and I was like, that's a dope thing they did, but, like, people were not down with this.
It made a lot of sense to me, like, when... Because that's an important thing.
Let's address it.
Okay, fuck Batman.
Yeah, that was the
Like...
line. Dick Grayson Robin saying "fuck Batman" was apparently like the thing that threw it was people made such a big deal about it.
I didn't expect him to drop the F-bomb.
I expected that out of the show. I knew that was going to be happening, especially because they did interviews with some of the characters, or they were doing casting calls and stuff, and they had the characters cursing. But the point is you weren't I think a lot of people weren't expecting him to have such negative connotation towards Batman, but that's a big part of the character's history, and that's what people don't realize as a general audience. But even the fans of like Titans and like Batman and Robin, just DC Comics in general, were like kind of thrown off by it. And it's okay to be thrown off. That's good. That's what they want. But don't be hateful of it, because that's an important thing.
Yeah. What I'm saying is in the comics, he never said F Bat.
As far as we're aware, there might have been.
Don't quote us on it,
yeah,
right?
Don't quote us on that.
But as far as I'm aware of, he's never dropped the F-bomb about Batman. And that was the surprising part. Not that there was cursing, but it was just like...
But honestly, I think in a real world life situation, like in a real... I think that's what he'd say. Like, he's not going to be proper. He's going to be pissed off. He's pissed off at him. Like, I just watched the episode of the animated series, of Batman, the animated series, the other day. Sorry. Where... Dick Grayson as Nightwing explains to Tim Drake what happened between him and Batman, and he punches him in the face. He takes off the cape. He gets pissed. He walks away. That's the same. That's the equivalent in my mind. That's the kid show equivalent.
Yeah.
And I think it's really cool. I thought the line was awesome, but he addresses it. How's he address it?
That the fact that Robin and Batman's falling out is a big part of this whole thing.
Right, and how that's going to play a role.
And that is why, like, something happened, and he meant it to be controversial, and now we get to finally see it play out in live action.
Yeah.
Like, the fallout, he says the fallout is going to be a huge part of the series.
So the fallout between Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
He says it's going to play a role in what happens. Did he say we're going to see it? What did he say?
It was pretty close.
He didn't say exactly we were going to see that moment, but he said something like he led us to believe we might see that.
The moment that Robin left Batman, and that it'll be a big part of the series.
Okay.
And stays true to the Marv Wolfman and George Perez's Teen Titans run.
Yeah, which I'm excited about.
That tells me I'm going to see Batman. That
Possibly. Oh, relax. You're shaking the background.
I'm sorry, my
the
elbow.
whole time.
We're trying.
Yeah, we're trying something new.
But dude, do we have to see Batman, right? I mean,
we don't know for sure. I have one more update, though, that I didn't think about. The mystery character, so this is a little mystery character update I thought I'd throw in here. The guy who made the suit, AS Creations, confirmed that it's not Batman.
Okay.
In some type of Instagram post, a comment. I've been keeping up. I've been looking at all of the things he comments on. And then he kind of hinted that it is Red X. So James might be right. He said, could be Red X, could be anyone. And I was like, okay, well, you just kind of admitted it. But he did say before in a different comment, not Batman. So we know that for sure. So that kind of makes me believe maybe we won't see a live action Batman, but we might see a live action Bruce Wayne for sure.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a Bruce Wayne kind of deal. I don't think they're allowed to do a Batman suit.
Do you think they're going to show us? So you don't think they're going to show us the actual falling
That's
out?
not true. They could still do it they could do it still.
But
you mean the falling out with them in costume, but that's not always how it's been done.
I guess, but okay, you don't think we'll see the moment that Dick, like,
quits.
the reason, like the thing that happens. I guess it could be something.
I think we could see it, but I don't think it's going to be exactly how you envision it.
You don't think it'll be in costume? It'll be something that's personal?
I think what could happen is they could here's an idea. They could walk into the Batcave, etc., or they could just be kind of at ends with each other in a way, like kind of irritated with each other. We're not sure why they're arguing. Dick blows up at Bruce. That's their falling out. Like, out of costume, I think is how they'll probably do it, or maybe just Dick in costume. I don't know. One way or another, I think we're going to see the fallout. I don't know. I don't think it'll be in costume, or it won't be in full costume.
I guess what I'm asking is, do we see the buildup?
No, I don't think we'll see the buildup.
It'll just be that scene?
It depends. If we see costumes, yeah. I think we'll see that scene. But if we don't see costumes, which I'm assuming we won't, I think it'll just be a pretense that Dick is mad at him. And they might address it, why, but I don't think they'll show it.
I'd
love to see it, but I don't think
I really hope so. And
hair hanging out. Yeah, I do.
And I in good storytelling and the hopes that it does get a season 2.
Yeah.
I hope they just show the falling out, and then in season 2 they do it Arrow style of the build up.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Of like the reasons.
Maybe in season 2 Dick and Bruce are trying to kind of fix their problems, and then we flash back to what their problems are. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I don't want it to focus on... Honestly, I don't want it to focus too much on their relationship. I want it to address it. I don't want them to focus on it. I want them to focus on it in terms of his character story, but we have all these other characters.
Exactly. Just maybe one episode. One episode, it's
I would
about
think little
maybe
parts in each episode, maybe.
Something.
Cool.
Like, he
little
wakes
flashbacks.
up and has anxiety, and he had a bad dream about a flash. I don't know.
It'd be cool.
Yeah.
I think it needs to be addressed. And we're kind of getting confirmation that it will be from Geoff Johns.
And I hope I see a Batman. I just want to see it.
I would love to see it. I don't think we're gonna, but I'd love to. I would definitely love to.
But I guess that comes into the next thing is Geoff Johns has now said, don't judge the show on the trailer.
Yeah, he says the show is not the trailer, or the trailer is not the show. That's what he said.
And it's supposed to get us excited and ask questions. It's supposed to make us say, wait, what? Wait?
Because the trailer made it seem as if it's very dark, but they focused a lot on the dark. I think there's going to be fun moments, light moments. I think I don't know. I think it's going to be really interesting to see how that plays out. I don't think it's going to be like a Marvel movie, but maybe like a Marvel Netflix show. How there's light moments, but there's not a crazy amount of it's not going to be a Marvel movie.
I hope not. Like, Marvel does Marvel, DC does DC. Like, DC needs to figure out how to take their animated like success to the live action. Like, I don't get how they're having trouble.
And a lot of that I think is due to the fact I used to think this. A lot of it's due to the fact that in their animated stuff they do have lighter moments. They do have these kind of like, I don't know, it feels more balanced. But honestly, I watched Justice League Dark, the animated movie, and it was dark pretty much throughout the whole thing. They had funny little jokes and stuff.
Dead Man was really funny.
Dead Man was hilarious. Batman's honestly kind of one of the most funny parts of it.
Because he doesn't understand.
He's just kind of awkward, honestly.
Yeah.
But I think if they replicate that style and adapt it to live action, I think that's their best bet. Whether it's to movies, shows, anything. I mean, the shows do it well.
I'd like to see the tone of Judas Contract from the new animated movie.
Yeah. That'd be nice. Maybe a little darker. I'd be cool with a little darker just because it's live action.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that. And it looks as if that's it. But he said don't judge it on the trailer. So where am I coming from?
Well, I mean, all right, Geoff Johns, I love the trailer, so now I'll rejudge it.
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking. Like, I still love it.
No, but I think that's an important thing is to, like, for people who hated it and were like, I fucking hate this show. Like, just based on the trailer and, like, news, they were like, no, fuck this. I don't want anything to do with the show. I won't watch it. Robin is not blah, blah, blah. He's killing. He's doing it. And we addressed all that. I think it's important that people now judge it based off of a little bit of what Geoff Johns is telling us.
I do, too. I mean, he's done everything great with DC. Like, his thumbprint is on everything that's good other than Justice League.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, his thumbprint's on that one a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think we leave it at that. We're super psyched about this news, and
I think it's just going to give us a little more of, like, hope for the show.
I do, too. I hope other people reconsider it. Let us know if some of this news from Comic Book Review changed your mind.
Yeah, let us know, like, if your opinion stands on it or if you're kind of thinking you might change your mind and give the show a shot.
Because I don't blame people for being just done with DC at this point.
I do.
I
do.
Just like live action. Okay. Anyways, let us know the whole opinion. You follow us on Twitter at NerdPoint Show.
Me at R2 Dillon.
Me at Mayhem_Ren. We'll catch you next time for like an update or whatever. And see ya.